You knew I was going to come correct with Rashod Bateman, especially after the blow-up performance against the Browns. We've done a couple videos on it. We had a breakout party. We had a prediction game going into this week. And now we're going to go over the film. I pulled over the highlights from the Browns game, some of the key plays, and we're going to go over those right now. Here's the first play we're going to cover. Rashod Bateman's lined up at the bottom of your screen. He's on ball. He's got a DB playing off of him, I say about 8-10 yards-ish. He's inside shade. He's looking in. Of course, you're going to have to look in a lot when you're playing the Ravens because they run the ball so damn much. But here he is. He's got some space to work with. Let's look at the release here. So coming off the line of scrimmage, he's getting to a spot. We're going to lose him here, but watch him. You can kind of see him in the corner. Drop that anchor. And that is just a quick turn there on the break. And that immediately gets him the target. Look at the separation there. And this is just pitch and catch from here. And the thing about this is when he's running route, barely any. None. Not rounding that baby out at all. Just stopping on a dime and flipping it. Bam. Coming off the release here, running it. Boom. Boop. That's a quick turn. No drift. That's a pretty cut. And those little things like that is what's awesome about Shotty B. Catching it with his hands, trying to get upfield, makes the guy miss now. So we got a little bit of after the catch ability on this play. Here with a little baby dead leg. Shoots inside, which was a smart move because he's reading a momentum of 23. Hits him with the stiff arm, but eventually gets brought down. But he does some good things to make something out of nothing here because that DB was right there to make a play on him. Turns out, makes a good play after the catch. On this play, Rashod Bateman's located at the top of your screen here. He's on ball. Looks like he might be dealing with a little bit of press coverage. The DB is a little bit inside shade from this angle. It's hard to tell, but if I had to bet, I would say yes on that. And let's go ahead and run the play. So here, it's coming off the line of scrimmage. DB's just going to roll with him, and he's going to drift to the outside here on the play. Looks like he's just trying to get downfield. It's getting the target almost instantly. And here, you're even, you're leaving. They're just giving Rashod Bateman the opportunity to make a play on the ball. And here, it reads it perfectly. Baby mosses this dude. I say baby mosses. And it hits his hands. Good job reading the ball. Good job reacting. Not just reacting to the ball, but reacting to the momentum of 26 here to come back, make the play. Also, good ball placement. You put it back here for him to come back and work towards it. He does. Catches it. And then, bam. 26 falls on his ass here. Now he's working to get downfield, and boom, falls around the 1 yard line or whatever happens on this play. But really, the catch point here, the beauty here is here. Bam. Reacts to the ball, reacts to the defender, comes up strong with the hands. This is what we saw at Minnesota. This is what we need to see more out of the Ravens when they're trying to utilize him. Trust Rashod Bateman. Let Rashod Bateman do some things. Him catching the ball, making big plays happen, because that's what happens when you target him a lot. He makes stuff happen. Here's the next play. Rashod Bateman's located again at the top of your screen. DB's again in his grill. Looks like we got a tiny weensy bit of inside shade. When I talk about inside shade, just in case you don't know, that means the DB's lined up on the inside a little bit, trying to at least be in position to take away the slant or take away the slant. But looks like he's a little bit towards the inside. Let's go ahead and run this play real quick. So here, he's going to try and get the DB on skates a little bit, trying to get him thinking with a plant step right here before he takes it to the outside. DB does a good job with it, opens up his hips. But what I see here, and he's off the screen. All I see is feet. They're even. They're pretty even. That means if you're even, if you're leaving, you're more likely going to get the target from this situation, because by the time the ball gets there, you're in a good position to make the play, the read on it. And here the ball's out, comes up, and look at him. Extends out here. 26 is behind him. 26 is getting toasted, like a little baby toast here. And the ball just comes into his hands. He brings it in. Pretty grab. Pretty grab, brings it into the body. Nice catch. Playmaking ability by Rashod Bateman. This is why we've been going after him in fantasy. This is why we were saying he's a creme de la creme wide receiver prospect who was being undervalued because he's able to make plays like this. Boom. Coming off the line. Plant step. Little tiny one. Just trying to play the midline of the defender. Play him straight up. Trying to get in his head. Am I going to go right? Am I going to go left? Plant like I'm going to go right. Then shoot off to the left. That's what he's trying to do. 26 does do a good job keeping up with him. Turning them hips to run with him. But it gives him just this much. It's a game of inches. And this is one way how it's a game of inches. Is just getting that much to be able to get your separation when you build up speed down here. So you can make the play. A beautiful catch there. Good body control too. And that's Rashod Bateman in a nutshell. He's going to become one of the best wide receivers in the league. I can't see how that's not. Even with the low volume, even with him not getting targets all the time, it's going to eventually happen. He's going to eventually grow into one of the best wide receivers in the league. He's already a technician. He already does a lot of things that a lot of veterans can't do when it comes to route running, when it comes to ball skills, and he can do some things after the catch. We saw all that today. We saw how he can cut on a dime. We saw him use some footwork off the release. We saw him do some things after the catch. Is he a burner? Does he have a lot of speed? Is he the fastest guy in the NFL? No. Can he read momentum of the defenders around him, make those cuts? Yes. He's smart with the football. Can he make plays on the balls in the air, even with the defender breathing down his neck? Yes. We just saw it 2 plays in a row. Rashod Bateman is the truth. That's why you need to be all in on him in fantasy football. But I want to thank you for watching the show, sticking with me. Hit that subscribe button on the way out. Helps me, fuels the channel, fuels me to help you with your fantasy teams and everything else. Again, I want to thank you, and I'll catch you next time.